Hello, this is GregTech, and today we are playing not GregTech New Horizons Season 2, because GregTech New Horizons 3.0 came out, but sadly it's not backwards compatible with the other versions. So we are starting GregTech New Horizons Season 3 from now on. And yeah, with a brand new world. In our previous world, we at the point that we almost started at working on assembly line, but in this version, there is no assembly line anymore. Well, actually, a lot of things are changed. And let's rename our world. Steam Task 6 Start. Yep. And let's build our world, and let's hope it is going to be a really nice world. A nice, hot, and deserty world to steam on. Anyway, in this version, a lot of things changed from ground up. The quest line got simplified. A lot. But a lot means by a lot. Like this. The first prologue part stayed same, but after that point we start getting some changes. From now on, there is no electricity in GregTech. We only run on Steam. And with that, our end goal also changed. Now our new end goal is SteamGate. And let's hope we can achieve this goal in a relatively fast pace. Now, what we're going to do is follow the quest line. Now I need gravel and some oak trees. What? Yeah. We're just going to punch and punch and punch more. By the way, there's also a few different additions to the GregTech New Horizons. One of the changes are, well, what was it? A mod that adds features from future updates of Minecraft to the Greg 1710, and I guess apparently I got some stuttering. No problem, it is a new release, so having some performance issues should be normal. Now, what we need is a bit gravel. I think I can find here, and the performance issues are a bit strange. Anyway, and the strange part is I don't have a weak PC, actually. It's a relatively beefy one. Anyway, we run things on. This is me. Now, I should have completed the quest. Yep. And let's send this one, and we get our torch. Now, flint. Okay, flint recipe is as usual, and it's relatively same at this point. Now, it's time to craft our first set of wooden tools. And let's craft pickaxe, shovel, and it asks for axe and hoe. Hoe is done, and I also gonna need an axe. the one that we have to use most is made last. Wunderbar. Anyway. Let's get some more trees. And what will be the end goal of this season? We couldn't able to reach at our first, end goal. Not first end goal. The previous end goal. But, there are rabbits now. Nice. But I want to reach the end goal in this season. And the end goal will be not Pluto, because we don't have planets anymore. We don't... I guess. Let me check, actually. Do we have any way of getting into other planets? Just takes... Yeah, we don't have any way to access to the other planets. Yeah, that's a sad thing. I hope they add in the future, but yeah, maybe in the SteamGate part we might have access to something. So yeah, the end goal will be the SteamGate. And off we go. Now, time to dig our lovely hut. And it's not going to be Jabba the Hutt. It's going to be a regular old hut. And so let's mark our entrance and dig our small hole. It feels strange after coming from what we were been dealing. So yeah, it's kind of a downgrade, but I also wanted to play with the new Steam machines a lot. So it's actually a good opportunity for a fresh start. And I'm not complaining. It is actually... it's going to be an actually interesting approach. And I also wanted to do a lot of things differently this time. And since the pack itself changed a lot, it is going to be a huge opportunity to make things different from ground up. And also we can disable the door here, and yep. Now, what we're going to do is we're gonna make a chest. For that, we are gonna need a bit more tree. Yay! And I don't have much tree around this area, and I should stop sprinting because I don't have my healing X anymore. And I won't have it never. Yeah, that's the sad part of this update. We lost a lot of good stuff, but we gained a lot of interesting and different experiences. It actually remind me a bit of, well, Terraformacraft. Yeah, it's a bit similar to Terraformacraft. That's going to be an interesting experience. And I hope in the point release they will fix the performance issues. And before the dawn comes, I have to run to my small Jabba the Hutt. Run, Köfte! Sorry, don't run, Köfte! Walk really fast. And I did an oopsie. I converted all the wood to wood planks. I forgot the recipe. Yay! So we're going to wait for the night. And with some wood on a and voila! And we also get the cobblestone quest too. And now we can make a soft mallet. Yep. I still remember the recipe. And the furnace time. Now for that, we're gonna need 3 flints and 1 pamuk. Hello, pamuk. That plays a brand new update on GTNH. It is a wonderful update. It changed everything from ground up, and we're having fun. And our pickaxe is broken. Yes, Pamuk? Yes? Talk? Okay, quite understandable. Anyway, let's put those here. And now, what we... Okay, now let's look at what the route we can take. It wants us to make a wooden sword. So let's make it and kill some sheeps. And I think I'm going to take... I will take that flint. And I will take that steak. And eat it. I will take that potato chip. And eat it. Okay, time to kill some sheep. And we have mutton. Sheep, 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 sheep. Thank you for your service, my friend. And the last one. Voila! We got some wool. No, we need 6 wools. So, more sheep slaughter. And I guess 2 more. Yep. One last sheep. Kill. And take... I think we're gonna have a really big cotton farm. Voila! Now we can make a bed. Yeah! I will also move from here to see if we... Oh, berries. Yep, those are going to be quite useful. And there are some, I think, barleys. Yeah, I hope so. So let's... And the performance issue is quite jarring. Someone said the Java 8 version is much smoother, but it doesn't make sense. But let's try in the next episode. So, let's go around different thingies, and we are going back to our Jabba the Hutt. And luckily there's a desert right behind us, so we can simply look for, well, cacti. Because cactus is an amazing source of water. And let's place our berries right here. Nice. Nice and easy. Now, with some wood on our hands, I think... Also, let's look at this. Okay. And, yep. Oh, That's new. That's strangely new. 5, 6. And we're gonna need more wood. And also let's cook some of those muttons. Anyway. Okay. We need to learn the new hot. Okay, carpet. Yeah. This is the recipe. And okay. Now we have our first bed. Now we can skip the nights. Woohoo! And we got a cookie for our trouble. And first, no, not the apple, but cookie. Come here, my friend. And some of the mutton. Can I make something from you? Not at the moment. Yeah. It will be useful in other ways. Now, we will continue with our quests. It asks for great wood. And we can now get this guy. And start with the next step. So let me collect some materials. And in the meantime, I actually want... Actually, it doesn't... questline doesn't give us... Well... flint tools at all. So... let's plan things accordingly. And in the meantime, while waiting for our stones to cook, let's get some seeds. Yeah, and apparently that hole didn't survive for a long time. So that means we're gonna need more holes. That came out wrong. That came out definitely wrong. And apparently, yeah, as usual, achievement system is always broken in this game. And we got Mandrake wheat. Yeah, wheat is a good start. And I think this area could be a good farm area. Yeah, and stones are done. Voila, now we move to mortars. I think I'm going to need more gravels. Oops. And let's make our first mortar. Yeah. Voila! The first mortar is done. So with that, we can actually grind clay. And that's that's the painful part. Because it only gives small pile of clay. Why? Oh, okay. 8. Now, with this we can make 1 bucket. And voila, it's going to be cooked. Hopefully. And I want to finish this episode with a... well, cocoa. Voila, now we get our thingamajiggy and... the fun part. Wood. And paper's also done. So we can continue with these guys. And we got those guys too. So now we can make flint tools. Yay! And also a knife. Flint knife, come here. You will be the greatest knife there. And let's get this quest reward. Yep. And I'm going to try to find a jungle tree. And how many? Okay. That's gonna require a lot of research. Apple. Okay. And we find one of those. Of course, let's get those. And continue with our quest to find a jungle tree. Oh, nice. Sweet berries. And we found a village. Let's loot here. And nothing useful here. And I couldn't find anything useful for the paperback. But we're also... Oh! That? Okay. That's something we need to find, so we can actually get some bricks in a much more cheap way. But currently we now have to wait for... Actually, I can do a few of those. Let's try to do this. I will try to make as much as possible. Let's hope that we have enough. Of course not, of course not, of course not. We need to collect more sand and more clay. But we're a bit out of time here. So, in the next episode, we will continue with our quest to Steam with full force. So, this is GregTech, and have an amazing April Fools.